Your dad was gone a lot. There's no doubt about it. He was a rising country star. That Ain't My Truck, 1995. Suddenly the world blew up for him. And did you know what was going on? I mean, you're young. You're 5 years old.
Yeah, but I always just was like, whatever, this is what dad does, you know? And, but I was always infatuated with it. I mean, there was a reason, that I loved, like, I mean, every couple of weeks I would ask dad, be like, hey, can you write me like a doctor's note, like on Thursday? Cause I know you're going to Kansas, or I know you're going to Nebraska to play a state fair or something. I just wanted to go so bad. Like I thought it was the coolest thing ever as a 9-year-old kid to go get on a tour bus and, you know, tuck yourself into one of those dark bunks and then wake up in a new town and get to go do all the fair rides and watch dad sound check and watch him play these shows. Like, I just thought it was one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen. And, you know, I've been an entertainer since I was 4 years old. I mean, I've always been kind of the kid that if somebody asked me to sing, I was going to sing, you know, it was probably something 90s country. And, so having a dad that did it, it didn't feel weird at the time, but now looking back at it, it was a very, very odd way to grow up.
Yeah, not everybody's dad does that for a living.
Right. Yeah, not everybody's dad is friends with, you know, Kenny Chesney and Blake Shelton and Tim McGraw.
Reba.
But it, you know, just growing up like that, it was really cool, man. I feel like I got to see so much of the country at a very young age, and I feel like it cultured me really well, which is something we've tried to translate into doing with our kids. You know, I mean, our kids have been to almost all 50 states except for Alaska, and been to New Zealand and to Europe and to Africa. And it's been really cool just to kind of let their young minds get to see, you know, different places in the world at a young age.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, you're an old soul. You always have been an old soul. It's like you've already experienced 90% of what an entertainer experienced by the time you were 10. So it's nothing was really going to be shocking to you. It's Rhett Atkins, your dad, obviously. He knew he saw talent in you. Did he ever push it?
Never. If anything, he pushed the opposite direction.
That's kind of what I thought. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, my wife asked me sometimes, she's like, if our kids want to be a musician, what are you going to say to them? You know, and I would never not tell them to do this. I think it was what I was born to do. It was what my dad was born to do. But just like every job, you know, there's things that come with being a musician, that there's a lot of sacrifices that go along with that. And fortunately for us, it's been really nice to be able to have the ability to take my family with us a lot, you know.
Sure.
Which can also make the road very exhausting. You know, when you got 3 babies and you're tucking them in at 9 and you're going on stage in 15 minutes, that's a very weird spot to be in. But you know, it's just one of those jobs, man. It takes up a lot of your time, and you have to work really hard at it and be prepared for a lot of failure, you know, and be prepared for things to not work out how you thought they were going to, you know. And but this career definitely developed me a very tough skin, and I think I needed that a lot in life.